What up? Okay, so today we're playing Spyro. I'm like a bit. It's like the last overworld. I'm sorry, last overworld. I'm pretty sure. But as you can see, I was going for like 100%. Uh, don't worry about the speed base though. But everything else was pretty good. Go with some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we are here. Last episode I talked about just being elated, right? This episode I'm gonna talk about like being. Last episode was like being elated and in your authenticity, right? But that will naturally attract people who don't like that. As I'm pretty sure I said that last episode too. So, let's go back to the other ones and finish those. So, this is what you have to do in order to like live happily, move forward, right? Go towards the things and obtain the things and people that you want in your life or that are like aligned with you in your life, right? You know how like people are going to hate you anyway because you are authentic to yourself and that you are aligned, right? People don't like that because whether they realize it or not, but it's like people always feel a need to like push you down for whatever reason, right? Some say like some put like you in like a competition or whatever, or like try to or things like that, right? But all actuality is not a fucking competition, right? People will ostracize you, especially as somebody with like ostracization wounds, or who had like ostracization wounds, basically just a big ass exclusion, right? Oh, it's basically just a big ass exclusion, right? I wonder if this will kill him. Nope, doesn't. Basically just like a big ass exclusion, right? Wow. And like what you want to do is just be yourself, right? Because and I know I said that already, but this is, let me explain. Okay, they're gonna hate you anyway, right? So use that hate as fuel, right? So if say you're like in a not a community, but say you're just anywhere where you be yourself and people just hate on you for like no reason, right? Be yourself anyway. Like it's like it doesn't feel nice, sure. That's only if you allow their opinions to affect you, right? You don't allow their opinions to affect you, and you actually use their opinions as proof of you being aligned, and then you're doing you, all that stuff, right? Bro, they can't fucking touch you, and you will be so happy, you'll be so elated. You'll just it'll be hilarious too. It's funny as fuck, bro. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. I'm telling you. Like, people try to like say, but that's because the only reason why they do that is because they look for validation outside of themselves, and they cannot fathom you not looking for validation from them as well, or them and their friends or whatever. Right? So, let's do that. Type shit. And also, like, being like, so, I talked about this in a TikTok recently. It's like the, I don't know what the concept is called, but you know how people, like the underdog, basically. There's one person that's underestimated, but in all actuality, they're not underestimated. Everybody just kind of sees that they're gonna fucking win, so they all kind of team up on that one person, right? Hold up, my computer is using a whole bunch of CPU. I don't know why. It's okay. Um, and bro, I'm telling you, you do that, you do that. I promise you, man. Like, you be the underdog, and then you go somewhere. Let's say you are, let's say you're going after a girl, right? But you don't chase, right? And she's used to people chasing, but you don't chase, right? Because all the people around her are like, without better, with like a lack of, not a lack of better words, but just, you know, they're simps, right? They will say whatever they can to try and like bring that girl over to their side or whatever. But whole time, and she's like laughing whatever at what they say, you know. She talks to them sometimes, you know, but it's like she doesn't actually care what they think, right? She doesn't actually like them because they're all the same, low key. They all think they're different, but they're all the same, right? Just different fonts. But then the whole time, she's looking at you. But you are over there doing your own thing, doing what you enjoy, living your life, right? Doing what you I gotta like charge. I don't know how to where you charge in this level. But it's like whole time she's looking at you, and they all think, "Oh, she's looking at me," but it's like, nah. Right, and they see that, but they're like, people be in denial and shit, right? That's one thing about the human psyche that you will like learn. Like, people lie to themselves all the time to try and stay delusional, to try and like for whatever, right? And like, man, it's really people, man, like, and then you win. It wasn't really a competition at all, and it wasn't anything to compete, but they were competing the whole time, like amongst themselves, amongst the others that they deemed were like worthy or whatever, right? But you fucking win, and it wasn't really a competition to begin with, and it was not even close, right? And then who knows how they feel? You know, people gotta go through their own battles and stuff, right? So that doesn't, okay. What's the point of this ability then? Like, why do I have this? It doesn't break that stuff. Then why do I have it? Yeah, cool. I know you can do that. I can do charge now. But it's like, bro. You being underestimated, if you are someone who is like me, right, like the underdog in your family, like the black sheep underdog in your family that everybody thinks is dumb, but is really just like calm, quiet, and calculating, right? Being underestimated is your greatest, can be your greatest asset, because then you can just be like, because then you can make moves that no one would ever suspect, right? When you're underestimated, people will show you, maybe not to your face, but they will kind of be in this state where it shows their true selves, right? So it doesn't give them room to like fake it. You know what I mean? They don't feel a need to fake it around others. So it's like, you know, but around those other people, they're not going to talk about other people to, like, the people that they talk to you about, they're not going to talk to other people about you, right? Because they realize, like, oh yeah, that person's like, blah, blah, this, that, third, right? Seem as like maybe real or whatever. But you're underestimated, niggas don't know, right? It's a very, very, it's really, I don't know, it's maybe not a cool concept. I mean, it's not really cool to be underestimated, but like I said, it can be an asset, right? And then you can use that to filter out the people that are aligned with you in your life and who should be in your life, right? And you know, that shit. Live your life. Right, like fuck those guys, bro. Like fuck those people, bro. Like be yourself, right? Enrage them with your authentic presence. Watch them crumble and dig themselves in their own holes, right? Now, of course, this does work if you're like not aligned, and I guess people do use this all the time when they're not aligned. But if you are aligned and you do this, I'm telling you, quite literally, nothing in the world can stop you, because everything that tries to stop you just makes you fucking stronger. The Katy Perry song, I'm pretty sure it's Katy Perry. Nope, I think it's Pink. Right? Mid 2010s, mid 2010s white girl music. I mean, it's not bad. I like Pink or some. I like Katy Perry, although I know she's into weird shit. I mean, but what celebrity is into weird shit though, right? Like, and that's not to say that it's normal. You know, just do not idolize these people, quote unquote people. I'm telling you. Okay. But like, man, where did the charge go? I keep running like past it, but I don't know where it is. I kind of want to talk about like world events a little bit, but not really. Not like, you know, mainly the hantavirus, because I heard about that shit and it's like, ooh, you know. Wow. Okay. I gotta get these niggas out my way, cause what is these? Oop. Oop. It's a king. Oh, I'm done. The king. I mean, if you're a listener, then I'm just trying to push this rock golem thing off into lava. And I'm like, low-key locked in. Voice crack. Dude, you had a voice crack, bro? Damn. But like, I just want to talk about like people who seek outside validation, right? Like what happens, like it's just how differently you interact with people who, like seek like who seek outside validation, right? Because they expect you to. So that they'll do like little things, right? Like exclusion, try to like criticize you, try to make you feel down, or like question yourself and those things, right? And as such, right? Either you love me or you don't. You want me or you don't, my friend. Will I see you again? Oh shit. Hold up. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay. But yeah. Like people who seek outside validation will try to like drag you down and try to bring others along with you, right? This is why gossip is like the first form of witchcraft, because people who seek outside validation, if you do that, you're someone who's like that. By introducing gossip, you will have just like a ruining of your reputation, right? And seeking outside validation and your reputation go like hand in hand. It's like the same thing, right? Or like they're connected. There we go. Do you? Me just take and be so good to you. Be so good to you. But yeah, it's that's why witchcraft is like considered the oldest form of witchcraft. Well, gossip is considered the oldest form of witchcraft. That's 2. This is 2. I gotta go around this 3 times. See you again. Alright, last one. Sorry y'all, I'm locked in. Give me like 5 seconds. Don't you? Okay. There we go. All right. But yes, dude. You gotta. I don't know. You gotta live. You gotta breathe. You gotta live your life. Type shit. You know. You know. You know. You know. There's like a thing. Where is it actually? I feel like I kind of want to talk about like the spiritual stuff now, like, you know, so if it kind of spooks you out, then I guess click off. But, you know, this stuff's in the Bible, I'm pretty sure, so it's fine. Well, I mean, in the Bible it's evil, but it's not actually evil, but it is what it is. You will... Let's talk about, like, spiritual attacks, right? Like, if... Me, personally, I have a lot of things I tap into. I'm very balanced, right? I'm very happy, okay? Sorry, I saw a number that's actually really important to me. But it's like, you know, people don't know what like guides you have and things like that, right? I'm pretty sure you have to do this to do the thing. What you call it? Wow. Right, but like, you know, people like will fuck with you, like spiritually, right? But like, they are like babies, bro. Like, and not babies in the like the terms. I mean, why is he going this way? He's going backwards. Why are you going backwards? Okay, bro. Yes, I know. But like, I don't know, spiritual warfare is kind of, not that it's lame to me. Oh my god. I looked over at OBS and it said minus 17,000% CPU usage. Turn the video setting, turn down, oh wait, hold up. I'll pause the music then, if that's gonna make you happy. Although it shouldn't, because it makes no sense. Crazy, eh? Oh, now Spotify using like 1 billion CPU usage. Hold on, I have a whole other thing that I can use for Spotify. Spotify. Oh my god. Shit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, I definitely flashbang myself. It's okay though, 'cause we ball. Yep. Alright. Very Gucci. But yeah, dude. Honestly, I don't really know what else to talk about. Not that I don't know what else to talk about, but like, I don't know, that's kind of all I wanted to say, really, in this episode. That was more so like the premise, but I guess in podcasts you kind of just talk about whatever. This alchemist is like, I don't know, he's a goat too, and I'm a year the goat. And it's like, come on, bro, we kindred spirits, my man. Why are you making figure eights around the dudes you're trying to avoid? Yeah, mistaken. Oh, he's done. It's like, see, you look at this loser, bro. I just can't walk away, you drive me crazy. Whatever. Yeah, escort yourself, man. But it's like, you know, you don't gotta do not be a hero, bro. Do not be a hero, right? And that might sound like, I don't know, maybe to some it might sound evil or whatever, but in all honesty, it's not. Because some people just do not want to be in their best. You know, they just do not want to be in their best. And like, and that's okay, right? But it's like, you know, don't let that shit be a part of you, you know, because that's not you. You want to be your best, right? Bro, you saw that? He did not jump at all. Okay, I guess he can't jump when he's charged in this game, which is a crazy ass nerf, but okay. You gotta go all the way around and then. Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay. But like, that goes hand in. That's part of what I said like in the last episode, right? Like, part of the empath's journey, like the biggest lesson of the empath's journey, is to not like excuse the actions of others. You know, like everybody has a reason for what they do, right? We're all, you know, whether that reason is valid or whatever, right? It doesn't matter, right? Because we all make our own decisions, you know? Like, somebody can have like the greatest excuse ever to like cheat on you, right? But they still fucking cheated. Did they not? Right? It doesn't matter like where they came from. It doesn't matter their childhood, right? they still cheated on you, and that still affected you, right? So either way, it doesn't matter their past or what they've been through, you know, or the such. You gotta have to cut that shit off. No? Or what, you're gonna stay with somebody who's a cheater because they had a rough childhood? What if you had a rough childhood? You didn't cheat, right? Not saying that I've been cheated on, but like, just saying. Like that's my take on it, right? Like I mean, you know, sure, excuse that shit all you want, but I don't know, like, if somebody cheat on you, maybe they aren't as aligned with you as you think they are. Yeah. It doesn't matter how many like apologies, in my opinion, but you know, because you still fucking did it. There are so many more like mistakes. There are so many decisions that go into making the decision to like cheat on somebody, right? And it's like they decided at none of those points, you know, that relationship was worth not doing anything with. Like they aren't fulfilled enough, right? Like, oh, you don't this, that, you don't that. Okay, bitch, still didn't cheat, right? I don't know. Break up with somebody before you cheat on them. You know how much karma that is? That's why you never have sex with somebody who's like in a relationship. That's a fuck ton of karma, bro. That's like an insane amount of karma. Like, I don't know, maybe you don't, if you don't believe in karma, then I don't know, you should, but
just stand still, he says.
watch out, bro.
Stand still, he says. I'll turn your...
Oh, that's such bullshit, bro. Like, that dumbass alchemist, he's right here, and he's like, oh, can you escort me? Hey guys, what's up? Bitch ass nigga, bro. All right.
Will you act?
No.
Great.
He's literally right there, bro. He's like, oh, I don't want to walk through the rock golems. I don't want to walk through the rock golems. As he walks through like 6 rock golems. I'm like, what is wrong with you? To translate, I'm saying, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Okay. Well, I'm gonna kill these dudes first, and then I'm gonna, you know. No! Whatever. Bro, he's still over here? Who made this, bro? I know it's been like 20 years. 20 something years, actually. What's that? Hello, Marcus. I don't know who that is. Random person text me. I don't know who the fuck that is. Man, do I know this number? Nope. I sure don't. I sure don't know that number. We can do this. Low-key, I think this episode's over. I'm gonna just keep playing Spyro. Keep it a beam with you. Oh, they did it in a way where you can't do that. Oh, that's lame as fuck. Oh, okay. But I'm done. Thank you for watching. This is a good song to end off with. I let the second verse play I'm listening to the second verse. I'm gonna end it. It's too good not to. But like, yeah, bro. Stay aligned, stay on your path. Don't let the opinions of others, or like people, who are like, I don't know, just like outside sources or whatever. Don't let them invalidate you or your experience. Right? He's done. Don't let them invalidate you or your experiences, or let you question yourself. You know. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? Oh my goodness. Time to save the world. Where in the world is all the time? So many things are still. Oh my god. You can't push past him either. Is he just like, I'm in the way, I'm in the way. Make mistakes. I'm scared to take the way. So I stumble off the path. Now my heart got me back. Alright, let me do this real quick. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you if you who tune in. Although right now perceptively there aren't anybody who tunes in, but it's okay. I know there will be. Anyways, I'm done. Thank you so much.